Love that kid. Have you seen that video, Luke?
Which one?
The kid where he's getting interviewed like on the news and he just keeps on saying apparently.
Yeah,
He's
I've seen that one.
Apparently.
Yeah.
We'll put a picture of the kid right here.
Some people like to start off the podcast with a gun. I like to start off with a fucking
Yeah. Okay.
Hand-to-hand combat, baby.
Yeah, this is real.
This is
okay?
real.
This
He
is
runs
real.
up.
These are real foam nunchucks.
It's foam nunchucks, but that's real combat.
Tom will run up on you with a pair of nunchucks if you do him wrong.
Fuck you.
We're just slowly counting on the days on when one of you two, or when one of my friends comes in and whacks a hole in my drywall with the foam nunchucks.
I whacked a hole in my nuts while you're in the bathroom.
Luke hit himself in the balls when he was in the bathroom.
All
really
right,
bad.
Nona's Basement. We're doing it today. We have an exceptional returning guest. Extremely impromptu guest. Luke Everett is here. Luke.
Wow, I didn't even realize Luke was here. I thought it was Tyler.
Thank you, audience. Thank you, Nona's Basement, for having me. I really appreciate it.
We thought Luke can have Tyler's just doing some other shit right now.
Yeah.
And we just got done doing an open mic, and we said, well, why don't we have just Luke jump on the pod?
Well,
we'll have it, frame it as a bonus episode.
Yeah, I thought Luke wanted to jump on because I thought, he was like, I want to hang out with my friends. I want to do this. Turns out he wants to do it because he heard that someone liked the podcast. So that's
someone liked the podcast, and he wanted to try out those sunglasses. Are those new, or are those ones they hand out at festivals?
No, I actually bought these on our way to Michigan when I was with Tom when we were doing shows in Michigan. I think you were there.
Oh, really?
When I broke the cup, when I was
broke the
doing
cup.
my stretches before the set.
He wasn't there for that night.
Oh,
he came the next day.
Yes. Yeah, I heard you drop like a mug or something.
Yeah, you weren't there. I was getting ready for my set. I think someone was like the host or whatever was opening, and then I was doing my stretches as I do before every set, and they had like a line of mugs for the regulars, and when I was doing my shoulder stretch, I hit one of them down. It cracked, and then I went right back on stage.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I know that place that you're talking about too.
Right.
It's like they have like each individual member like of this brewery, they get to pay, and then they get to have a mug, right?
Yeah,
it's like a ceramic mug.
It was a real show must go on moment.
So,
yeah,
but so you ruined a paying member's mug.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yes.
and I got a shirt for it.
They did give us a shirt.
That's brutal. Would you guys ever join a brewery membership?
No, that's actually like one of my biggest fears is that I'm drinking so much that you go to a place and they go.
You don't want to be a regular?
They go, got your drink. Or they already have it made.
See, I always thought that was cool.
No.
Are you a regular anywhere, Luke?
No, I don't think I'm a regular besides the Irish Legend. Shout out to the Irish Legend.
Yeah.
I'm only a regular.
Well, you're more of a predator at the Irish Legend, less than a regular.
No. I'm a really good guy. I'm a gentleman.
He's taking roofies out of drinks.
yeah.
He's
like beer pong, you know? No, sorry.
He's going to start paying me there.
That's funny.
I should get a security shirt.
The Irish Legend, funny enough, we used to all go there. It's down the street from a very hipster open mic that we all we kind of became friends
made
at
our bones
in many ways. Yeah, the Ashbury Coffee House. Shout out to those weirdos.
Shout out, fuck you.
Ashbury Coffee House, for people who don't know, it's this open mic that we used to go to, and they would be like everybody there besides us would have blue hair.
Yeah,
and they would do
and be
poetry.
Everybody except us would have blue hair and be non-binary there. Except
they'd be cisgendered.
Cisgender.
Yeah, people would be cisgender.
Yeah,
cisgender. People would be going through transitions while I would be doing my dick jokes. And that's fine. I really appreciate the audience there, the kids there. I feel like at the Ashbury that you get a different perspective, and it's able to at least it helps me develop new material that I would never think of.
I like Luke. Every time you go up at the Ashbury, it's a coffee house, really kind of like low stakes. Everybody there's weird, and Luke, every time he used to go up there, would just have a mental breakdown and start yelling at these people that they should get a job and get their life together. And I'll say this, Luke.
Yes.
I always thought that they needed that.
They did. Absolutely.
I felt like most people in their life, like as a matter of fact, were you there, Tom, when Luke? Some guy goes up there. His alias is Drew the Poet.
Oh yeah, and
so this guy goes up there,
screamed at him for 5 minutes.
This guy goes up there. His name's Drew the Poet. He may or may not be on the spectrum. Luke goes up. Drew the Poet goes up there and he reads this poem, and he reads it like this. He's reading off his phone and he's going, So the flowers continue to grow, and they grow, and we learn as this tedial sun continues to set, and God witnesses me as I go home.
And then he said
and
something
home.
about Wall Street. He said something about Wall Street. It was
He goes, and then the fat cats at Wall Street
right, yeah.
continue to laugh as we beckon down. So then he has this long-winded poem, reading it like that. The whole place is silent. Then Luke goes up there, tries to do one joke, and then goes, "What the fuck was it about Wall Street, Drew?
Yeah.
What was it about Wall
What
Street, Drew the
fuck
poet?"
do you know about Wall Street? Luke took offense to it.
I did take offense to it because I don't like people talking about my industry. I don't like people talking
Well, you're
about
a
my
former
life.
industry. You're a
Yeah,
former
my former,
finance
yeah,
guy.
former. Guys, I am one of you now. I am an entertainer, and I am online, guys.
No, you mean one of us.
I'm one. I'm one
Not
of
one
you.
of these people.
Yeah.
There's probably
the people watching this right now are mothers.
Yeah.
But you,
You can eat on the podcast.
Eat on the podcast. Eat on. People need to eat.
He got mad at me for looking something up for the podcast. He goes, "Look at this fucking guy."
it is popcorn. It's pretty disrespectful. Oh, we were talking about this, Luke. Let me hear your status on this. You go on a plane, okay?
Okay.
Now, are you wearing shorts?
No.
What do you wear on the plane?
I'm wearing something tactical, something I can move in. So I'm probably wearing something like Lululemon sweatshirt.
Okay.
Lululemon-
Sweatpants?
Either track pants or
Something
like
tapered?
chinos. Yeah, something
Like those, what you have on right now?
Yeah, something like I have on right now. I probably would.
What would you call those? Chinos?
These are chinos. Yeah, these
Those
are
are chinos?
These are not joggers. Joggers are like cuffed, like right at the end,
Yeah.
so they'll show a little sock.
Our Korean buddy Joe, he told, shout out Joe, fan of the pod, listens to every episode. He, I think you may have met him, I don't remember, but he.
Yeah, shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe, good guy. Told us the other day that he wears shorts when he travels on planes.
Yeah.
He
That's
wears
a no-go.
basketball shorts, and I said that was sickening.
Yeah, no, what I mean, I don't wear shorts really in any situation unless I'm going to the gym. Shorts are. I remember when I was working in finance, when I was very young in finance, that I went to a company-sponsored barbecue with my boss there, and I wore shorts there. And he took me to the side, and it wasn't like he was like trying to be like mean to me or anything. He took me to the side and he said, "Hey, just want to let you know, like bosses don't wear shorts."
Yeah, that's from The Sopranos.
That and it is from The Sopranos, and he told it to me, and I knew it was from The Sopranos when he said that to me, but it rings true to this day. Like,
Did
Did Tony Soprano wear shorts?
Well, so the story behind it is the first episode he wears shorts at the barbecue, and
Yeah.
then like they hired a consultant for the like a former mobster to sort of consult on the show, and the first thing he said was like a mob boss would never wear shorts in front of his guys.
shorts,
Not wrong.
yeah, shorts do look lame, especially if you don't. It doesn't matter if you have nice legs or bad legs. If you have ugly legs, they look lame. If you have really good legs, people are like, "Why are you?"
Well,
showing
okay,
off your
I don't
legs?"
necessarily.
hate,
Go ahead.
I hate this new trend of short shorts in men. It's like
swim trunks.
Well, no. It'll be like
thigh highs.
like mid thigh.
Yeah, I don't care for
no,
that.
but I like those. I like those in a workout setting. I'll only wear those in a workout setting, or
Well,
if I'm
me-
at a pool.
Shorts have to hit the top of my knee or like mid knee.
That's like what. That's like a.
Well, I mean,
juggalo
that's
rule.
because you grew up with a lot of brothers. You only know and one.
Yeah. That's,
you
that's,
know,
that's,
you
that's
only
like a
you only-
gangbanger
yeah,
thing.
You only know
No.
and one.
Gangbangers like no.
No, like this is Mexican gangbanger. This is cholo is to the shin.
Yeah.
Right.
And then brothers are to the knee.
Brothers are
Look
to
it
the
up.
knee.
Find a consultant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brando might come over.
Brothers are to the knee.
Yeah,
We
we need to
Brandon
bring
come
our
over
own
and he'll let us know. But no, I see. I don't know if I agree with that completely. I think there are places you could wear shorts and that's okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can wear shorts,
But
that's
just not to
fine.
a business
It
setting.
has to be the right setting. It
Yeah.
has to be the right setting. If I'm hanging out with my friends, I wouldn't wear shorts. If I'm trying to be taken seriously, I wouldn't wear shorts.
All right, now here's my argument. I feel like when you get on a plane, you should dress to where you're going.
That's totally false.
That's totally false.
Yeah, like I said, if I fly to Hawaii, I'm wearing pants. And I change there.
Absolutely.
I left from Chicago.
Yeah, but you're going. But don't
I'm
you?
on a plane. It's sheer out of respect. I'm next to another grown man, and what if I'm showing him my legs for 9 hours. Flight to Hawaii is 9 hours. I'm gonna wear shorts.
Well, yeah.
Think about wearing shorts for 9 hours.
Well,
Tell me how less of a man you feel.
Well, I sleep in shorts, so I'm in shorts for 9 hours.
That's where you sleep in shorts.
Yeah.
You sleep in shorts. You don't go just underwear.
No.
Really?
Do you wear a top?
Yeah, shirt.
Really? That's
No way.
That's
T-shirt.
pretty- That's femme.
Is it?
Yeah. Wearing
No.
a top is femme.
Femme?
Yeah.
I agree.
Wearing a top at night is femme.
No, it's
I pop
not.
the top off at night.
Femme meaning gay?
I don't want to be the one to say it.
Feminine.
I mean, it's not.
It's
It's masculine. When
But-
you
but
put,
my
when
shirt-
you,
but
when
my-
you put on your girlfriend's
What kind of
baggy
shirt?
It says, like football lifting, something cool and manly.
Yeah, it makes me
No,
feel
she's
good.
supposed to wear your shirt.
Well, she does.
She wears your shirts too?
Yeah.
So you guys are both going to bed wearing men's shirts?
yeah. Hers says I'm
That
a
doesn't
power
make you
lifter.
feel a little femme.
No, I like that. I wear or in the summer I wear shorts. In
You
the
wear
winter,
your high school homecoming T-shirt, and she wears the prom T-shirt.
no, actually, she wears. I went to go see Tom Segura like a long time ago before I even started comedy.
Hey, shout out to Tom.
Shout out Tom Segura.
Tom, we'd love to get you on the pod.
Yes, we'd love to have you right here next to me. And I bought one of his tour shirts, and she wears his tour shirt to bed.
Ooh, that's kind of emasculating, no?
What, wearing another comedian's shirt to bed?
Wearing
Why would that
another
be
guy's
masculine?
shirt.
Well,
Well, I don't like the
It's not
idea-
like he took it. Not like I took it off his
That's
back.
like
and gave it to,
that's like having an Adrian Peterson jersey and then she's wearing it.
I don't like the
At
idea.
night.
I don't like the
what's
idea.
wrong with that?
Just makes me feel emasculated. It'd make me feel emasculated if I was wearing another guy's jersey. I don't wear jerseys.
I don't like the idea of snuggling up to Sam's bosom while she has a Tom Segura T-shirt on.
Well, I get to read where he went that year. He was like Chicago in November, Milwaukee.
But you really don't take out like I have like shirts that I'll wear like at night, like before I go to bed. But as soon as I'm in bed, I take off that
Well,
shirt.
we sleep with our dog. The
Oh,
dog
that's
sleeps.
sickening.
The dog
That's
sleeps
weird, dude. That's so weird.
Why?
Sleep with the dog?
A lot of people sleep with the dog.
And you got a big
yeah, and those
dog.
people are weird.
Yeah, you got a
Sickening.
big dog,
dog
too.
sleeps literally. It's my head, dog's head right next to mine, and then Sam's head.
Now, do you
That's
ever...
major.
Have
you
have
lost a lot of points with my
Tom,
father. He's
have
gonna
you-
hear that. He's
have
gonna be
you-
like, Tom sleeps with what kind of fucking dogs he got, and what kind of dog is it?
It's a Doberman.
Are you
So it's a big one. It's a big one.
fucking kidding me?
You ever wait?
It's not my idea.
You ever wake up in the night and the dog's like creeping on the girlfriend?
Oh yeah, he fucks her. Yeah.
No.
no, I'm kidding. That's
Guys, total joke.
that's a joke.
Total joke.
No, but yeah, I sleep with the dog, and sometimes the dog. Like I don't like the
Queen
dog.
bed or king?
King, baby. What do you think?
When it's a Naperville King, baby.
You were in a shirt to bed.
No, well, here's the thing. When we got the stimulus checks, first
King
thing
bed.
I bought king bed,
I like that.
Tempur-Pedic,
That's
nice
Did
bed.
you use a wine glass?
No, but I should.
You should.
I should.
I don't think that works.
Really? But it was in the commercial.
Tom's the king of buying shit off of TV.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I know. This kid stays up late.
Yeah, I stay up late. Yeah. We're up late, baby.
I don't know. But okay. So now when you guys like, I'm sure occasionally you guys maybe have sex before you go to bed.
No,
No, never.
No.
Never.
That's a midday thing.
that's a
Yeah, when are you having sex?
usually during the day before a shower, or
Before?
Yeah, this is the thing. Here's the thing. If I gotta leave and go somewhere,
I gotta leave.
I gotta leave. That's another inside joke. No, here's before like let's say like I have to leave at 2, and it's like 1:30. I just look at Sam and say I gotta leave in 30 minutes,
And that's
And then
the,
she
that's the
knows.
signal.
and that's code.
That's cool.
What's the weekly rate? Like how many hits are we hitting in a week?
Oh, this is a family podcast, Luke. If you didn't know.
Oh wow! I'm
and my-
sorry.
and
Should
my
we
mom-
talk? Should we talk about the familiar relationship that you guys two now share, or is it?
Of course, yeah. Let's talk about it.
So, interestingly enough, Tom has mentioned his girlfriend Sam many times. Sam, shout out. Sam's sister, who is a very nice woman. She will be named. She'll be unnamed.
Yeah, you can
know.
name Becca.
Her name's Becca.
She watches.
This is Sam's
There-
sister.
and also, her grandfather watches this podcast, and her cousin, and I think most of her family.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Grandpa.
yeah. So
I
this
haven't
is,
met
so-
any. Yeah,
this
I
is
haven't
Luke.
met- yeah, I haven't met any of them yet.
this
This is my first impression.
Luke is dating Tom's girlfriend's sister. So Tom and Luke potentially might become brother-in-laws depending on the course of the relationship and how it goes.
Yeah, I've already started writing the pilot for brother-in-laws.
Yeah, we could start it.
I started it, dude. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Writing a screenplay is tough, dude. That's the hardest writing I've ever done.
I was trying to defer to introducing yourself to your family members, Luke. You got to give an introduction.
They're like, man, this guy sucks at everything. Finance,
screenwriting.
screenwriting.
Hey, sorry. Hey, mom and dad, grandpa. Hey, it's nice to meet you guys. Honestly, I'm just putting on an act right now.
Her cousin's name is Luke too.
Her cousin's name is Luke. Yeah. She told me about him. And I just want to say, guys, that I'm a super respectful.
Take off the glasses when you talk to him.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm a super.
Why don't you sit up straight too?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Why don't you take off that goth hoodie that you got wearing?
Yeah, what is that? That's fucking paganism. Whoa, hey, you're not going to sleep.
That's funny.
Hold on, let me put my shirt on.
Whoa, hey, we're going to have to edit this out.
Is that a good vibe shirt?
All right, take the shirt off.
sorry, guys.
Good body on the kid, right?
Gotta put the good vibe shirt on. No, I'm all about respecting women, and I just hope that is conveyed in this episode about my respect towards women. Don't laugh at that.
Well, no, it's just a horrible start here. Like you're going. Hey, my future in-laws. I respect women, and I got my glasses on, and you got this no care attitude, and it's I don't know if they're gonna be psyched for that. Personally.
Guys, I care, and I know I do. I know I care.
But he got a haircut just to do this podcast.
I got a haircut just to do it.
Yeah.
Glasses right back.
But anyway, so you are dating my girlfriend's sister.
Yeah.
And how would you say the relationship is going?
So good. I mean, honestly, it's been going so good. It's been going.
Would you say you're in love?
I'm tiptoeing, dude. I'm tiptoeing around the love boat. You know,
the love boat.
Yeah. I'll say things. I won't say it directly. I won't say I love you directly.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll tiptoe around.
You'd be like, yeah, I love you.
I'll be like, honey, you know I love you.
Yeah.
You know I love you.
Well, that sounds more sincere.
Really?
Honey, you know?
Do you have the glasses on or off when you tell her?
I'm not there when I tell it.
Do you have the good vibe shirt on?
Babe, I love you, but also.
Yeah, it's all about having a good vibe, and she knows that.
Tom, how long did it take before you said I love you to Sam?
About 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's high school, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
4 months, yeah. Have you ever said I love you to a girl?
Yeah, many times.
Have you met it? Have you meant it?
How many times have you meant it?
I've maybe meant it once.
Wow.
Yeah,
Can
but
you name the
I've said
girl?
it maybe 10 times.
Wow. Why would you say that if you didn't mean it?
Just because it's like, I think I like, you're in the moment. You're like, yeah, I love
Tom's
you.
been in a relationship for so long, he forgets that sometimes you need to lie to get what you want.
Well, I lie to get what I want.
Yeah, but it's just not, but he actually loves her. That's the difference.
Right.
I'll be like, come on. Like,
come on, I love you.
Really, it's a great tactic to throw out when you're losing a fight. You know I love you.
Would I be acting like this if I didn't?
No, they'll be like, and da 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 da, and da da da, and da da da, and you go, yeah, but I love you. And
Yeah, there
what?
you go.
What did you say? It just throws them completely off. And isn't that a terrible thing to do?
Yeah.
To play with the emotion, one of the most strongest emotions on the planet.
Do you know how like old school electronics, they has that little pinhole, and you take the paper clip and you just stick it in there and it resets the button?
Yeah.
That's the I love you to a woman's brain. You put the little pin in there, resets it. Yeah, resets
They have no response to I love you.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing is that she's not giving me those I love yous back though. I'm not getting the
Well, that rocks.
I'm not getting the you know how much I love you back.
Becca, if you don't fucking say you love Luke, I'll fucking come to your house with this.
Tom, would you be happy if Luke was your brother-in-law?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be a good brother-in-law.
Yeah. You got any more questions?
Yeah, this would be good. Why did you say more questions?
I say, you got any more questions? How would you? All right, now let me put this. Let me throw the ball in your court.
Yeah.
Let's say you're dating a girl, and then theoretically a friend of yours starts dating her sister.
Say that you're dating a girl. So
You're dating.
I'm in
you're
your
my
shoes right now.
shoes, and one of your friends starts dating her sister.
What would my reaction be?
Yeah.
I'd be kind of psyched. I'd be like, yeah, well, but and I think you have prefaced this, Tom. This is how good of a guy Tom is. Tom is like he sat Luke down, much like a father would to a son, and be like, hey, listen, or no, how a father would to the girl's father. He was like, hey, listen, treat her right.
Yeah.
You gave her one of them. But without saying it, you're like, hey, listen, have your fun.
Well, I didn't say treat her right. All right,
No, literally.
You just said if you're gonna.
Literally, before we started dating, I had to get Tom's approval from it. I had to go to Tom and ask him, hey, like,
much
it's
like a father of the bride.
Yeah, I had to do a tight 5. I did my tightest 5 in front of Tom. I was just like, hey.
Yeah, and I wore a ring on my pinky.
I had to fucking kiss it.
And I said fucking.
I kissed it. I kissed the ring.
You come to me on the day my daughter's.
You come to me on the day that we're in Austin, Texas. That's how you guys met.
No,
Austin.
it was weird. Yeah, we did meet when we were in a trip to Austin, Texas, and right when I entered the rental car, I knew that we were gonna have sex. It's like you feel,
Wow.
you
Man.
have that feeling.
Yeah.
Shout out,
like,
Grandpa.
I want to tell you, Becca did not have that feeling.
They rarely do.
No, because I remember. You were walking to our car from the terminal, and I turned to Becca. I go, "What do you think?" And she goes, "Nah."
Now look at us.
Now look at us.
Now look at us, Papa. Look at him now.
Now look at us.
Well, I tell you what, I watched the podcast. I don't know why he's Southern. I watched
He's not, if you're gonna do it right, wait, who we do? Her dad or
her grandfather.
Her grandpa is Polish.
So I watched the podcast and I like. So I look at Luke. I look at Luke. He is a nice guy. He's good guy. He wears glasses inside. I don't understand. He talks a lot about fucking. He had a good job, finance job. He leave job. What fuck, eh?
What fuck?
No, we did meet in Austin, and my tactic was I was like, we're gonna be in Austin, looking at apartments for 4 days. I didn't want to go in right off the bat.
Well, Luke,
because I didn't
before
know-
you go into this story, I just want to let you know that I have had a plenty of experiences talking about women that I've been talking to on this podcast, and it rarely does it bode well for me. Before you continue, whenever I go,
because you're going. Yeah, I fucked her, but I don't really know if I like her. and then she listens to it. She goes, "Do you not like me?" And you go, "I love you." You're right. You're damn right. I don't like you. I fucking love you.
like you. I know. Yeah, babe. I talked to you about the podcast. I love you. Well, and then by the next episode, it's done.
Yeah, you're
Just
like,
to let you know.
You're like, yeah, she just, we just had our differences.
Yeah, I never. That is funny. I never give follow-ups. I always just go. It's always like, so I'm talking to a new girl.
Yeah.
I never give the follow-up on whatever happened to the one that I'm talking to. Like Yarmulke girl. If you follow Yarmulke girl, I don't know. God knows. She yelled at me a ton of times.
Yeah.
She made me this wonderful yarmulke, Luke. She made me this pot holder.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
She
it's nice.
crocheted that. It's a pot holder. And she was like, I really like you.
I think it's inside out.
How does that look?
She's like, I want you to spend the night.
Chewy.
You look like Ben Shapiro. But they, she's like, actually, well, really, the conflict in Israel right now is just, Ben Shapiro. So I mean, gay marriage is fucking.
Actually, it's a regional.
Have you
issue.
seen? Speaking of Ben Shapiro, a comic from Chicago, Jeff Asmus, very funny guy.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro has
keep sharing his
keeps
clips.
sharing his clips,
Yeah, I saw
but
that.
like doing reaction videos, but not laughing at it.
Yeah, but I feel like he's like that's kind of funny. It's good.
No, he said he goes,
No?
I don't see the humor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he like kind of shits on him, but he's very funny.
Yeah, Asmus is great. But Ben Shapiro is kind of so. I'd like to get an impression of him down. You got to know what you're going to say though. The Democratic Party continues to ridicule as we continue. It's just no.
Yeah.
I'll stop doing it. I'll go back to Luke's future grandfather. So, okay. My advice to you, my friend, is like if you're going to talk about my daughter's daughter, you have to be respectful. And when she hears on podcast, she will react probably not good.
Baby, it's nothing but love. I told you one time, I'll tell you again, it's nothing but a celebration when it comes to us. You know that.
Okay, cool. Tom likes to be on his phone while we do the podcast.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
our actually previously mentioned our
Just tell him to come around the side.
Our consultant is going to be here in 15 minutes.
Oh, great.
Our
Yeah,
boyfriend
great.
Brandon.
We don't have an extra mic. I wish we did.
Good. Good, because I'm gonna have to take a pee so he can come in here. That would be a reparation type deal if I give him 15 minutes.
Oh yeah,
on the mic.
you're gonna give up your seat.
I don't know. I'm really comfortable right now.
That rocks. So everything's going good with Becca. Yeah, we fucking covered that. All right. So what's going on with you?
No, actually, I'm ready to ruin a relationship live right now. I'm ready to do it right now. Tom,
Luke,
you don't have to skirt past that at all.
All right. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. Luke requested. We just did an open mic, and Luke was sort of an eager beaver. I would describe him. He was an eager beaver to do the podcast, and now I see why. He's on here to, much like he does at the Ashbury, have a breakdown. He's having a breakdown a little bit. Well, you kind of have.
I'm having no breakdown.
Okay.
I'm having no breakdown. I feel like every time I come on this spot, I'm talking about a different relationship, and that shows that I'm growing. That shows that I'm becoming a bigger man, a better comedian.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing with you, Luke.
You're a grower, not a shower.
I really am.
You recently you've had a big life change. You've gotten a girlfriend that's a little bit more serious than usual, right?
Yep.
And you walked away from your high paying finance job. You had sort of a finance exodus, if you will. Would you like to talk on that real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I was just like looking at my life, and I just realized, that this is what I wanted to do. And guys, I know for the people that are
being sit here with us and do a podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if I was still working in corporate America.
No, you'd have to be up at.
I couldn't hang, and I feel like that, I'm not in the same level as you guys because I wasn't able to hang.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to get all those good stories, and I haven't been able to hang out at those times at Mojo's when Luca gets into fights every time. I haven't been there.
Well, the thing is,
you were actually in the first fight. Look what he's talking about.
Yeah,
you threw the first punch.
I threw the first punch. I would have loved to.
He wasn't at the sequel.
I wasn't at the sequel. I remember
But everyone knows the sequel's not as good as the.
I remember the first fight. It was like Godfather 1. It was like Godfather 1. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I felt tough. Did you feel tough after that?
Yeah, it was electrifying.
It was amazing.
You were wearing that hat.
I was wearing this hat.
You were wearing
This
that
fight
hat?
is responsible. The hat is responsible for the fight.
Yes, you were wearing that. I think I took a couple of pictures wearing that hat. It was a good time. It was a good time. You like getting into fights too. It makes you feel alive.
Me?
Well, no,
Yeah,
I mean,
not
I think you and I are on a similar trajectory of you sort of come to terms with yourself, with certain things and what you want in the grand scheme of life. And I think part of what we both want is to be creative and to be on stage and to do comedy, but also, to maybe find a more serious relationship. We're both around the same age where I think we're starting to make our dial was this way and now we're starting to sway the dial that way. Whereas Tom has been more of you're sort of like a controlled chaos. You have Sam, that kind of keeps you grounded, but you also get into trouble on your own right and you have a good balance of things. Me and Luke have no balance and we go to extremes.
Yeah, no, I feel like I got in trouble a lot as a kid.
Right.
Younger.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And
Tom lived a very college lifestyle, pre-high school.
Pre-high school,
When you were in 8th grade, you were living like a freshman in college lifestyle.
Yeah, you were running a train on some,
Whoa.
I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't know.
No, just
Tom, the guy in the cowboy hat, they say you run train in 8th grade? What do you do
Yeah,
this for?
we when we were a kid, we used to chase the train.
right.
We used to try to.
We would run the train.
Yeah, we would try to grab onto it.
Whoa, he goes. No, I have no idea what antics you got into.
Oh yeah, no.
But bad. But I guess though, I think Sam and comedy for you in the past maybe 5 years has been a grounding thing that kind of gives you counterbalance to the rest of your.
I haven't been doing comedy for 5 years.
Yeah, I know, but I think even since the time you've been doing comedy,
comedians are very specific on how long they've been doing comedy. If you tell a comic that's been doing it for 2 years, you go up to me you've been doing it for 3 years. They go, no, 2.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to oversell it. Or
when I'm at 3, you're not even gonna believe what the fuck I'm talking about.
You're at 3 right now, or you're gonna be at 3.
3.
Yeah,
3 now.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. I just don't want to. I just want the listeners to get
the haters. They don't want to see your clips and then be like, "This doesn't seem like 3."
3 years in.
This isn't a 5-year guy.
No, but yeah, I think that's. I feel lately that's been an element of my life that I've been missing, is that grounding thing. So I've been trying to ground myself in other ways by not drinking, not getting into fights.
Yeah,
focusing more on comedy, and I think you're doing the same thing. You quit your job. You're trying to find. You're in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship now.
Drink here and there.
Yeah.
Very sporadically. I'm really good about.
You got
drinking.
Airhead sunglasses on.
I got Airhead sunglasses.
You're killing it. You got New Balances.
I'm just trying to be a good guy. I just want to show people how good of a guy I am. And
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing decent right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing
The glasses don't help. The yarmulke does.
I'm doing decent right now. I think things are going pretty good. Like, I love not having a job. Not having a job is tight. Dude.
Yeah. So what are you doing for money now?
I think I just made enough money while I was working to be at the point now where I'm like, I could just kind of hang out for a little bit and just enjoy myself. And not a lot of people really accept that type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's something that is an uphill battle every day, but I like doing it. And I realize that in life, you can't really worry about what other people think about you. You just can't. You got to really,
This is growth.
no, you really
Man.
got guys. And
Hence the sunglasses.
I know you guys were thinking that this is going to be a comedy podcast, and it will be eventually. Like, I'll tell a joke, but it's really about personal growth, finding out who you are as a person, and then just really going down that path where you feel like you're in line with all your dreams, beliefs, and values. That's where I'm at right now, and that's why I decided to really settle down, hunker down, think about what's important to me, and that's why I really started being serious about comedy. That's why I really started being serious about women. That's why I used to look at women. Hold on, I don't want my yarmulke to fall off. I used to think of women as objects, and that's not me anymore. I look at them as like they have a personality. They're sentient beings. They have their own thoughts. They have their own ideas. And before, it wasn't like that, but now it is like that.
Yeah.
It's different now. You guys can probably tell I'm different, right?
Yeah, and you called me gay for wearing a shirt to bed.
Yeah. Someone told me this too one time. And the more you have to talk about how good of a person you are, the worse person you are. I think that's true.
All right, if it's not coming
Take
through,
the glasses and the yarmulke off.
Yeah,
taking the fucking
yeah, take the glasses
yarmulke
off. Wow. He goes, man, you wearing that shirt to bed, kind of gay. Women are beings.
So sentient. Sentient. That's so funny. Well, it's funny. You made me think of this thing. My mom recommended me this podcast. It's called
Known as Basement.
No, Smartless. Have you ever heard of it?
Mm-mm.
It's
Who hosts
Smartless. It's Jason Bateman, the actor, Will Arnett.
Oh, I have heard of
and
this.
the gay guy from Will and Grace, but they're friends.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, yes, and and they occasionally have a guest. And my mom liked it, and I was like, I've never listened to a podcast that isn't sort of comedy driven, like I either listen to I'll listen to like Conan O'Brien's podcast. Like that's like the most not, he's still funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these guys are just actors, and they had Bradley Cooper on the podcast. Bro, gay.
Yeah.
It was like it was a lot of what you were doing of like, I'm just like, I was struggling with who I am, and like now I'm here, and like I just want to. Bradley Cooper was crying on the podcast.
That's not gay. That's real.
Here's the thing.
But it sounds. But when they do it, it sounded so artificial, dude.
Yeah, because they're actors.
Yes.
Like I can't take an actor serious. If I met an actor, and even if he seemed like he liked me or hated me, I'd be like, oh, he's acting.
Yes.
They're always acting.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I felt like I got some things out of the podcast. I liked it, but anytime they tried to be funny, it was so benign. It was so like, okay, like it was just like little jokes that you're like, okay, that's not even funny, but they'd all
Yeah. That's how Hollywood people are, though.
Yeah, show her. I hardly knew her. Fucking like that kind of shit. And Bradley Cooper was on there, and he's talking about all those movies, and they're here's a phrase that I hate that I hear someone message me the other day on Instagram. I just want to give you your flowers. Have you ever heard that phrase?
I've never done well enough.
People will message me. I've heard that multiple times of people like, I just want to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
Well, then give them to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw 'em at me.
I don't want metaphorical flowers.
I don't want an electronic flower.
Yeah.
E-flower.
Yeah. Do you know what saying I hate is happy wife, happy life.
Really?
That I fucking hate.
You don't think that's true?
But you don't think that's true? I think that's a true one.
I think it's true, but it's kind of a shitty thing. It's like, okay, I'm happy or I'm going to ruin your life. It's like, what the fuck? That's such a shit. It's like either, all right, so if she's not happy, she's going to ruin my life?
Yes.
That's such a fucking shitty thing to say.
Yeah, well, I think the implication is that,
I think the implication is that it's true.
It's like
Yeah, it's it's shitty and true.
No, but it's true because you're like, okay, like you love someone that's like she's your world, and if your world is not happy, then the world around you is miserable.
Dude, and
All right, so what's the guy saying?
The guy saying is bitches be crazy. That's the guy saying.
Happy wife, happy life. Bitches be crazy.
Yeah, there's that Key and Peele sketch where they're like, you know, they like keep getting farther and farther away. They go, and then I said, bitch. You know, like they're whispering because they don't want their wives to hear.
Yeah.
That's funny. But you do think that's true because when Sam's in a good mood, you're in a good mood.
Yeah. But
Life is good when.
But
Sam
here's the
is
thing:
happy.
when I'm in a bad mood, she's fucking the same.
Right.
For sure, yeah. She's mad at you for being in a bad mood.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. That's why I can't. I mean, I've been struggling to even commit to a relationship just because it's like. I was thinking about this the other day. I think a red flag for me. A lot of people talk about red flags in women. I think a red flag that I have is when a girl is into me.
Right.
When a girl looks at me, like, okay, like let's take physical looks out of the equation. When let's say, okay, whatever, we have sex because we like each other physically.
Because you love each other.
Yeah, but no, not yet. But after
She likes you, and you said you love her.
yeah, let's say we both think we're attracted to each other, and then we have sex, and then afterwards, when she assesses my life as a whole and goes, "This is a guy I'm gonna date." I'm like, this chick's out of her mind.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, how could you?
And she usually
it's
is.
like she's walking into a burning building and being like, "Yeah, I can live here."
No, do you know what I think it is? I think she sees you do comedy. She sees that you have a very successful podcast that you do.
I do. Yeah, a lot of compliments
with
on the
very
podcast.
funny friends.
There's a lot of fans.
And then maybe she's like, it's almost like a stock. She's like, I'm gonna buy low, so that if it does blow up, then I'm.
Oh, so you think she sees the potential in me?
Yes.
I still think that's. I don't know. As a guy that like goes on stage and talks about, you know, self-deprecating myself. That's a hard thing to wrap my head around, I think.
No, I think your act is mostly I'm great.
Yeah.
You don't think I make fun of myself enough?
There's not a lot of oh, jeez.
You go up there, you're like, man, you ever tell a woman you love them? It's all good.
My act is bitches be crazy.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
No, I guess you're right. I guess I don't really take account for myself on stage. Too many.
I love Luca's self-deprecating humor where he's like, I just had sex with this girl and now she likes me. My life is tough. Aren't I an idiot?
No, all right, fair enough. But you're saying that she sees the potential.
Yeah, she's buying low.
Yeah, I think I agree with Tom, but honestly, Luca, I feel like maybe you're afraid of love. Do you think you're afraid of falling in love? Because I know I am.
You ever been
I know
scared
I
of
am.
love?
I think relationships go the best when there are no feelings.
No, I wouldn't necessarily think I'm afraid of love. I think right now in my life, I don't know if a serious. Here's what I've always said, and you can tell me if it's bullshit or not. I've always felt that to be in love with somebody, okay, this is to be in a real relationship, you have to commit and sacrifice and trust each other. And I don't feel like where my life is now, I'm at the ability to give all of what I expect from another person.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
But you are willing to pick them up from homeroom.
I will give them a ride home.
Why don't you just say it how it is?
Okay,
I want to fuck anyone that I want to fuck.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what it is at the end of the
That's
day.
what it is.
You're fucking.
That's what it is.
I'm not ready for this and that. It's. I see a girl. She wants to fuck me. I fuck her. But then I see another girl. I want to fuck her, and then I fuck her.
Well,
that
is a big part of it. Okay, that I'm not saying that's not a factor.
That is. All right, we're talking percentages here. If there's a pie chart.
Okay, yeah, pie chart. I'd say 50-50. No. I'd say 50% I want to fuck other women, 50%.
No.
I say the pie chart looks like one color, and then you look really closely and you see a sliver.
I don't think that's true, dude. That's so funny though.
You're like, that's a 100% pie chart. And you
No,
look
because I'm doing comedy.
closely. You're like, oh yeah, there is.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You get the magnifying glass.
Yeah, it's 0.01.
No, I truthfully think that. No, I'm doing comedy. I'm in New York. I'm all over the place. I don't. What time could I give a girl?
You just need someone that understands.
That's harder fine. You know what I mean?
I feel like
you had Sam before you started comedy, so she was kind of you're like, hey, she's in it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like the girl who made me the yarmulke, you know, she's always like, I just think it's fucked up that you can't take a night off to see me. One, I live in a different state.
Yeah.
Two, you know, I
what am I
work
gonna
at night. I do comedy at night, so it's like if I can, and she works during the day, so it's like it's not gonna work. You know?
So you need a stripper.
I'm not going. Maybe there was a time where I'm like, hey, every time, yeah, I could do need a stripper, but there was a time where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go out every night, you know, and try and hook up with these different chicks. But it's like, no, I'd like to have a consistent girl that just gets it. I think I'm at that point in my life, but
Really?
finding that is
No,
hard.
I don't think you're a one woman guy. I feel like you
Man.
you got a wandering
Says
eye,
the
dude.
man.
You got a wandering eye, dude.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's lazy, but I would say it's wandering.
What? Yeah, that. Yeah, if I was I don't know. I guess I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
do.
part of it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And it's okay. I'm not judging you, dude. I'm not judging you. It's just a different lifestyle.
This is Planet Fitness over here. No judgment zone.
It's just a different life. Yeah, we're gonna feed you pizza after.
yeah. Yeah. And if you get too loud, I'm gonna fucking hit the lunk alarm.
Don't hit the lunk alarm.
Have you ever been to Planet Fitness?
No, but I know the gist.
Oh, okay.
Knows the gist.
Yeah.
Knows the gist.
So you think what I said was just as big a bullshit as what Luke was saying earlier?
I think you guys are.
I wasn't bullshitting. I was being honest.
No, I think Luke is being 100% sincere,
Thank you.
and he's a good guy, and we're gonna welcome him in the family with open arms.
I also think I've had so many sexual experience. I think I've had more sexual experiences than the average
Quit
man.
bragging.
Sure.
Okay, but if we're really gonna get to the nitty gritty,
Let's
okay,
get to it.
I think I've had more experiences than the average man, and so I have a higher standard of what I think, because like a lot of people will be like, oh, this is my first girlfriend,
Yeah.
and they live happy ever after, but there is a little bit of naiveness there because you're like, this is the only girl I've been with, and I love her,
yeah.
right? But if you've sampled enough. You go, oh, I like that, but I don't like that in that person. I do like that in that person, but that person didn't have that.
Yeah, it's called-
here's the thing that
called settling.
Here's
I know it is. It's good, and that's why it's called that, because you're going, all right, I'm good with this.
But don't you?
But
sometimes-
if I'm buying into myself like the chick is, I'm going, hey, no, I could do better.
So you're telling me that, all right, let's say for some reason a celebrity or someone that you're like, oh my god, this person high tier woman, she's like, oh Luke, yeah, I think we should start dating. You're gonna start dating this girl and then be like, yeah, I do comedy at night. I can't fuck with
No,
you.
totally not. No, I would date her. Yeah,
so
yeah.
you'd be so you're looking for
I'm high real estate.
high tier, yeah.
Yeah, but
You're almost like a drug addict a little bit.
You think so?
It's like you've had
Sex addict.
Yeah,
Sex addict, yeah.
It's actually but you've had a taste.
There's a term for it.
That it takes a bigger shot of heroin to get you to where you need to go.
Well, I mean that makes sense
That's
with
true.
anything. The more experiences you have, it's not going to be as novel again if you have it with the same person.
No,
And I
100%.
totally get what you're saying. I almost think that you
But
you might be ruined. You might be totally gone.
I don't
where,
think that.
Where you can't.
No.
I do. Where you can't go back because
I can very realistically see myself being with one woman. There's Brando.
Brando's here. We locked him out.
Yep. Nope. There's an alarm. There's an alarm.
Yeah. Hey, get out of here! What's up? We're in the middle of a
time?
podcast right now.
We're in the middle. Yeah, we're almost.
We have a
done, though.
question for you.
Okay.
So shorts.
Brando Harris is in the building.
Brando Harris is in the building.
Front of the
He's
pod.
so funny. I love that
So
guy.
we're saying, all right. So
This is from the beginning.
This is from the beginning of the podcast. We said we had a black consultant coming, and so we were talking about shorts. I said I don't like short shorts. I like shorts that hit the top of my knee. And Lucas said that's like.
Do you
gay.
want to come on? Do you want to come on
said-
and respond?
Brando, I said this is Cholos. Cholos is the shin. Black guys is the knee. White guys is the thigh.
No.
Here, take the mic. Take the mic. Here.
No.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a bit.
Yeah, hop in.
Hey guys, thanks for having me
I'm
back.
gonna have like black consultant underneath them. I'll put a bird.
We should have gave him the mic over. We should have given him the mic over there, like he's like in the field reporting.
Having the delay. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no. As a black consultant, I agree with what Luke is saying. Right. I do, however, like above the kneecap. I think that's a nice look for me.
Yeah,
You
sure.
know what I mean? That's a good.
A short for me has to hit the top of the knee.
And I would
Right,
say
I think
I would say
about-
that's typically sported by African American gentlemen.
I don't believe it. That's only because they're sagging it down a little bit.
No, it's not.
Wait, so wait, you're saying black people are above the knee?
No, I'm saying black people are at the knee.
At the knee.
At the knee,
At
like
the knee,
right,
I
like
would agree.
Mexicans are at the ankle.
They could. Black people could be anywhere in the kneecap region.
I agree with
Mexican people ankle for
Wow.
sure.
Yeah,
You're really
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
you're really gonna tell black people where they can be in the region.
I'm just saying what I've seen.
They can only be around the
They
knee.
can't go that far down south.
That'd be funny.
They're not allowed down south.
Racist fashion police. Hey, okay, so you gotta.
Thanks for you hop back in.
Yeah,
This was fun.
Mexicans, you stay down near the border.
Hey, give it up for Brando,
Yeah.
our black consultant.
Thank you, Brandon, for clearing that up.
What a time.
All right, what were we talking about, Luca?
I was talking about. I'm not. No, I'm
About that
the
you're
complete
ruined.
opposite. Actually,
we were in a deep.
we were getting deep because me and Luke are in a transitional period of life, and no, I was saying how you've been with so many women, that you start to your standard gets a little bit higher of what you want. I think there are some people that I know, and I'm almost envious of it, where they get into one relationship and they just see that through,
Right.
And they're like, oh, I'm happy with this because this is all they've known. It's like
Right.
you've never left the village. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a better lifestyle.
No, I get. Yeah, no, it is better, but at the same
now-
time, you gotta realize it's like, but do they have all the experiences that you have?
But
You know?
that's what I was saying. But realistically, in my head, I could see myself eventually being with one woman.
You think you're gonna settle down?
100%.
I
But
don't
it just,
know, dude. I don't
I
know.
think really what's going to happen, it's going to be
What
my life
what
is
year?
going to catch
What
up
year-
with me.
What year do you think you're gonna
Yeah.
settle
So
down?
all right,
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s?
mid-30s.
Mid-30s, I can see myself settling down. Unless a really nice gal comes along.
And what's a nice gal?
10.
Just
Like
the
a-
what? Just
You know
the
what? This is good. We're getting way more out of you because Tyler's not here. Sometimes I feel like you don't want to give in to Tyler's liberal bullshit. But Luke's here. You're dropping the guard a little bit. I like it.
You think that's because it's Luke?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're dropping in the guard a little bit because sometimes I think you want to tell Tyler to fucking go hug a tree, homo, or whatever. You really want to really stick it to his liberal beliefs, Tyler. And I know you're listening to this, pussy.
Wait, so you're saying I'm trying to pander to Tyler's liberal beliefs?
No,
Or-
you're trying to stick it to him.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, you're Fox News. He's CNN. He's CNN.
yeah,
and I'm
right.
fucking.
Yeah, you're MSNBC or
Yeah,
something.
I'm Truth.
Whatever the middle one is.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So what's it called? Yeah, no. If because right now my pursuit is comedy, right? So like I'm doing comedy, and then every chick that's because I know my dad used to say this saying, which I always thought was funny. He's like, hey, well, women are like buses. he's like, if you miss a bus, he goes, you wait, no one's gonna come. My goal is comedy. So every time I see a girl, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. But then when they get in my way of the comedy, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
See that's a funny saying. It's very funny to say. But what if you got on that bus and there was
And takes you home.
and
Yeah.
there was,
What if you get,
yeah,
what if-
takes you
yeah,
home.
what if you get on that bus, you don't realize it's a short bus?
Well, most of the time, Luke, it is. What
if you get on that bus?
It's a bus actually going to a school.
Mr. Chaperone.
It's not a metaphor anymore. It's actually what I do.
This is real life.
It's a high school.
What if you get on there?
17.
What if you get on that bus and the bus driver looks in the rearview mirror and says, "Sit down."
That's a call.
That's a callback from a few episodes ago.
That's great. That's great.
Oh man, that's awesome.
No, so
What if you get on that bus and the bus is what you're looking for?
then I think that's great.
But then you missed the bus. What if you missed the bus?
I may very well have missed a few buses, but I do think my dad has also said this. If you
Then
can
your
fall-
mom has to drive you to school.
You're right. That's kind of what's happening. But like I think you could fall in love multiple times. I don't believe in necessarily one soulmate. I think you could find love for the rest of your life with one person. But if you miss one person, there's a bajillion people.
There's
out
so
there.
many people.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna connect with multiple partners. You know what I mean? And our inherent instinct as a species is we're fighting our biological urge by settling down because we want to fuck every single thing that we want to see. So it's really the most human thing we could do. that isn't like primates is that we could be in love and fall in love with somebody and have that emotion.
It's really human of
So
you.
I don't want to deprive myself of that. So I could see myself settling down, but right now my pursuit, I don't feel like I said, I don't think I can give what is needed to the woman that I love.
Right.
She's gonna be like, "Hey, spend time with me," and be like, "Hey, I got to do the open mic at the thingy."
And honestly,
And I want to fuck this other girl.
I was thinking.
Yeah, that's really what it is. That's really what it is.
I was thinking about this with Luca. It's like with Luca, the girl knows. The girl knows that I'm having fun.
No, they
You're
don't.
a fun guy. You're a fun guy.
No, I set a precedence. Ever since for the past few years, I've been like, "Hey, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the fucking show at the O'Shanahan's or whatever,
O'Shanahan's,
okay?
yeah.
And if you want to see me after, we can have fun. It'll be great, but that's it."
If you want to,
I
if you
set
want,
the
if you want
precedent,
to
it always
drink
works out
after, I can
better.
only buy you one. They only paid me $10. No, but I think I like your way of doing it better because I get caught in the canard of like
Canard.
Yeah, you get stuck where you're like with someone, and then you get to the point where they're like, "Well, what is this?" And then I'm such a bad person with harsh realities where I'll just let the relationship perpetuate until it explodes. Whereas you started off at the onset of like,
but
hey,
I
this
do
is
that-
what's going on, and this is the deal. And then if the girl accepts, she accepts. If she doesn't, she doesn't.
I do what you do to an extent, but I always keep. I think my arm is a little bit more extended than you.
It's a little bit longer. Yeah, I got short T-Rex arms. I let them in real easy.
Yeah.
Let them in real easy.
So I don't know. I mean, you know.
And Tom's right in the middle.
And I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, you've had some experiences, right? But then you found Sam at an early age, and you're like, I like this, and I think she's done wonders for you. I think she's grounded you.
See, because that's the thing. Like we were saying earlier, she bought low.
She bought.
Low.
She bought low.
You think she upgraded?
Dude, she bought before the Accord, dude. Before
She
you
bought
were rolling around.
before
in
the
that.
Accord. She bought in when I was on probation, fucking drug addict. And then
Long
I wouldn't say I'm
luscious
up here, but I'm
You're definitely up. You're up.
I'm an open mic comedian,
Right.
Yeah.
which is
You're just in South
You're doing a
Beloit.
guest spot at the Comedy Vault this
yeah.
weekend.
See, I see. Yeah, I do shows in bars. That's a step. But then
no, you are in the up, Tom.
the stock rises.
Yeah, I'm still on probation, but I'm doing shows.
Yeah, but I think girls.
But I got $20 to tell 10 minutes of jokes.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's
again-
the thing. That's what this is the lifestyle that you bought into, Sam. You buy in low, and then you get to the mid tier, and the mid tier is perfect.
But see,
Oh,
here's the difference, though. I think Sam, once again, the difference is that you were with Sam before you started comedy.
Yeah.
And I think girls look at someone like me on stage and they go, "Oh, he's a comedian. That's fun. He's a funny guy." And they go, "Okay, I'm gonna buy low. He's not there yet."
No, he's
I admire a guy that has a dream, but I don't think they can understand until they're in it what that means.
Sure,
I think they go, "I'm buying low," and then I'm like, "Well, I could never see you." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when I do, it's going to be, on a skewed schedule. And then that's not fun because most women that, you date have normal lives. And they want some sort of health. They want me to go to something with their people.
With their aunt.
Yeah, and that is the worst.
They want to meet your grandparents. We were doing Luke's, because, Luke's dating Tom's girlfriend's sister. So we were doing his grandfather's Polish. So he was going, "Yeah, Luke is a good guy. I watch podcasts."
I introduced them because they watched the podcast. I introduced Luke to the family through the podcast.
Through the pod.
And he wouldn't take the glasses off.
He
I
wouldn't take
wouldn't
the
do
glasses
it.
off.
I was so disrespectful about it.
I'm telling you, it's not going to bode well. I said every time I talk about a girl on this podcast,
dude, I'm gonna
it never goes. It ends there.
I'm gonna hear it at Christmas dinner.
Maybe that's a good way.
Maybe that's how we get Patreon followers. Where they
Yeah,
really
yeah.
want to meet you, they got to pay for the Patreon.
Right.
Maybe, but see, that's something that Luca has that Luke doesn't. Is that when he wants to break up with a girl? Not saying that he does want to break up with a girl, but when he does,
What do you say about this?
he can just do it.
Rewind this.
He could just do it through a podcast. You could just break up with them through the podcast.
Becca, things have been going good, but they've gotten a little rocky the past couple of months. Let's be honest. We're not in the same position that we were before. I know that we were in love before. Things were crazy in Austin. I get it. I was there. Things were hot and heavy.
Take off the glasses.
But now when we're here back in Illinois and it's cold out, things get a little different. They get a little bit more real. And I know that we're not in the same position that we were at before. before. So I just wanted to come on this podcast and let everybody know. I wanted to let all my friends know in front of everybody and all the subscribers and listeners. I just wanted everybody to know that I am committed. I'm so committed, and I'm so committed
and gay
to you.
But so the difference is what Tom is saying. To your point, the difference that between me and Luke is a platform.
Yeah,
we just don't have a platform.
you just need a platform to break up with women. That's what actually, this is honestly the best way to break up with someone is to set up a camera and then talk to them and then send it. And then,
Hey, it's me. I'm breaking up with you.
hey, I just wanted
Things are not the same as they used to be.
I just wanted to break up with you to face to face.
I didn't want to do this over text.
Yeah, so the back of the relationship is over.
Too big of a man.
All right.
No,
What do
it's
you
going
thi-
strong.
Yeah, it's going
All right.
strong. What do you think? We end it? I think we're at 55. I think that's solid.
Okay,
Feels good.
Feels good.
How do we feel? Luke, any closing thoughts you'd
I
like
feel
to say
so
to the
good, guys.
family,
Hey,
to
I just
Becca?
want to thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate being here and being around my best friends, guys.
Wow, are you gonna kill yourself after this?
He does have a shirt that says Venom of Doom or whatever the fuck. What does it say?
System of the Down.
Venom of
System
Doom.
of a Down. It's a band that everybody can get behind.
Shout out to everyone out there. Believe in yourself.
Shout out Sam's family.
Shout out black people. Wherever,
Shout out
whatever
black
shorts you
people.
want to wear.
Wear
you can
whatever
wear
shorts you wanna
honestly,
wear.
do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, hook up with whoever you want to hook up with. Tell them you love
Free
them right
love,
away.
free love, baby.
God bless you.
God bless
Take
you.
it easy.